Turns the ball over. It's Darnell Edge with the steal and the pickoff. Up the court it comes to Williams. Williams comes to a jump stop. Sends it over to the left side for a three-pointer, which goes down for Caleb Bishop, and a hot start for FDU. Now fresh shot clock. Here comes Williams again, but this time the ball is stolen, then lost, and Mendy is able to pick it up off the hands of Elijah Williams and score.
Actually, Josh Williams turned the ball over. Alert play by Yanis Mendy, and it gets the Colonials a nice, easy hoop.
Now out front, Jalilson now, he loses the ball, trying to pass it into the lane on his jump pass. Colonials with a steal, drive up the floor. Josh Williams finishes off the play, gives the dime to his brother John from the outside right. Counted on the layup. It's good, and the Colonials get to go to the line with Josh Williams shooting.
Josh Williams, known as a three-point shooter. That time he drove to the basket.
Fairleigh Dickinson, a junior. Now Darnell Edge gets his pocket picked by Matty McConnell. It's one-on-one. The layup by McConnell is good. And Robert Morris ties the game at 8.
Matty McConnell, so good at stripping the ball out of people's hands. That time it led to a nice, easy, fast break for the Colonials.
McConnell, the senior out of Chartiers Valley High School in Pittsburgh South Hills, ushers in the basketball into a full court press, and now Coleman trying to throw it back to John Williams, gets his pocket picked, it's stolen. Jenkins drives down the floor, gets the layup, and gets hammered to the floor. Count the basket and call the foul on Chris Coleman.
Boy, Colonials just have so much trouble this year so far.
Passes over to the right side, anticipated and stolen by Jenkins. He'll put up the shot, but it gets pinned against the backboard for the original intended receiver, Malik Petaway, who now comes up in transition and lays it up off the iron, and it floats down good.
Boy, a great big pass by Cameron Wilbon, too, on that basket.
And Holloway going into the low post, stutter stepped and traveled on the play, so no bucket. FDU's lead.
He can finish around that basket. That's a nice move.
Again, a trap in the backcourt, broken by John Williams to Cameron Wilbon, who stops and pops himself. 14-footer from the right side of the key, and it's good. And the Colonials in this seesaw game up 14-13.
Yeah, these two teams.
He able to pick it up in the backcourt, but Bain lost the ball. Now a drive up the other way, and Jenkins will feed it over to the right side to Elijah Williams for the bunny.
Yeah, Colonials are really just turning the ball over way too much.
On the left side, Bain comes out, dribbles all the way to the point. Now Cam Wilbon off the screen, couldn't find any space to shoot. He'll throw it down the middle of the lane. Yanis Mendy catches it over his right shoulder, throws it up with the left-handed, scores, count it, and a foul as well. And how about the play by Yanis Mendy on the give and go down the lane, fouled by Tyler Jones, and that'll be his first. High right is where Williams is. Now he feeds Mendy at the right block. He's double teamed. He's going to dribble. He's going to turn to the left. He'll fire the shot with the right hand and poke it off the window. And the Colonials lead 19-15.
Oh, nice patience by Yanis Mendy, reading the defense beautifully. He's got that nice little jump hook. I wish he'd shoot that more.
Try, couldn't go that time. Rebound by FDU. Long pass, edge layup, score.
Yeah, nobody back with Colonials on defense. Usually it's Dante Tracy, but
for Robert Morris, shooting at the hoop to the left. And Josh Williams says, I want 3 points, and he takes it out on that left wing deep, and nobody on him.
Josh Williams that time. You can tell in his eyes when he wants to shoot the ball, and that time he wanted that three.
One of the most proficient three-point shooters. Josh on the left side. This time they get a man on him. McConnell with the point. John Williams right side. Here's Chris Coleman from the short corner right. An 18-footer is good for Coleman. And the Colonial lead is 24-17 with 9:23 to go in the first half.
Chris Coleman was a little nervous the first time.
Bain, all playing catch on the perimeter. McEwen swings it back to Bain. Three-point shot from the left corner is good. And the Colonials break some ice and jump out to a 5-point advantage.
And that's where Charles Bain is good, on those pick and pop plays. He's an excellent three-point shooter if you give him some time and space.
Bishop, 1:29 to play in the first half. Low bounce pass into the low post. Here's Yanis Mendy. A beautiful dip and turn. Jump hook. And it's 33-29, Robert Morris.
Yeah, Yanis Mendy has just been great down there on that block, using that offhand, that left hand. He's got a pretty jump hook.
Now Fairleigh Dickinson in possession again. Bishop gets it out front to Williams. Williams bounces, gives off. Holloway comes rumbling down the right lane side and gets a pop layup off the window. Yeah. Ties the game at 33. Sweeps it over to Josh Williams. He's double teamed in the forecourt to the left, however, and he lost the ball on the ground, picked it back up, found a loose man down on the low post in Charles Bain, and he gets the bunny.
Yeah, Josh was having trouble on that sideline, but he did a good job of fighting, keeping control of that basketball.
Josh Williams, a transfer from the University of Akron, wanted to come here to Robert Morris to play with his brother John, and now a beautiful low post entry pass and tip up in for the layup by Bishop. Now Malik Petaway stops, pops, 15-footer. An hour of Robert Morris basketball talk live on the radio on ESPN Pittsburgh. Here's Matty McConnell, deep three, left side corner, it's good. And the Colonials are back in the lead, 39-38.
Big bucket by Matty McConnell, excellent patience by Robert Morris.
Josh knows it, has to speed in. Wrap around behind the back pass, Bain for three, ho, ho, ho.
That was all caused by Josh Williams being able to get to the basket. He drove at the last second, almost had to because of the shot clock. Charles Bain buries that three.
5-point Robert Morris lead, 49-44. 11:20 to go. And that's how few minutes he's played this season, typically. Second shot, Bain, no good, gets his own rebound out front. There's Josh Williams. No, looks it down underneath. Tomahawk slam dunk. Malik Petaway. And the Colonials lead by 8.
Man, that was a great look that time by Josh Williams. And how about that dunk by Malik Petaway?
Ouch. Here's Jenkins down the right side. Bank shot, no good. Rebound, Williams. Floor foul called against McConnell. Back to John Williams. John Williams bowls the ball down into the low post. Chris Coleman sends it into the deep right corner to Matty McConnell, who jays up a tray.
Yeah, nice pass that time from the interior. Chris Coleman. Everybody thought he was going to shoot it. He passed it out to Matty. He buries the three.
Front, hand off to Josh Williams. Josh comes around the perimeter. Oh, what a pass to Petaway in the low post. He skies up and slams it down.
Oh, I love the passing by Josh Williams. He's just throwing some great passes. Colonials in general, the whole team, a lot of assists here in the second half.
8:25 to play in the game. And Robert Morris is out to a 57-46 lead playing unselfish basketball.
Absolutely, Chris. And they're not turning the ball over. They're getting shot opportunities, and they're converting, especially when you get the high percentage dunk like Malik Petaway is getting.
Josh Williams with a long dribble pass right into the hands of Petaway for the flush. Timeout on the floor. Chris Shuble and Jim Elias on the call. Williams. Now Cam Wilbon trying to drive in, lost the ball. And Edge with a steal. Jenkins drives down, has the shot blocked by McConnell, and then Matty threw it off of Jenkins.
Wow, it's really a heads-up play by Matty McConnell. He blocked it, got it in his hands.
Right side Jenkins. Here's Edge. Down the middle, gives off. Holloway slam dunk and almost ripped the backboard down.
Yeah, he's a strong young man. Again, another great pass by the guards by FDU.
245 pounds ripping that thing back down to earth. There's John over to the left side, Malik Petaway, and now Matty McConnell off the screen. He's going to come out there. Fire the shot, it's up and good. That's going to be a 2-ball. But Matty puts the Colonials ahead, 64-60 with a $1:40 left in the contest.
Yeah, I was just going to say either Matty or John Williams is going to have to make a play for the Colonials somehow.
To play if he can find a receiver, but he can, and Malik Petaway picks up the dribble pass in, and the Colonials will dribble out the clock, and that will do it. Final score, Robert Morris, 69. Fairleigh Dickinson, 62. The Colonials go to 6-8 overall on the season, and they are now 1-0 in the Northeast Conference.